Hi, and welcome to this episode of Alcohol Cats. Today I'm going to teach you how to teach your cat to sit. The first thing that you need to do when teaching your cat how to sit is to drink, so that you can kind of forget the fact that you're teaching a cat how to sit. Let's get started. Now you may be wondering, why on earth do I need to teach a cat how to sit? It's a cat. You don't teach cat things. If anything, they teach you. What is that saying? Dogs have masters, cats have slaves. Well, I'm here to teach you that cats can and will learn how to do things. It just takes a little bit of convincing, that's all. Kitties! Now, it's important that we go over a few things first before I, divulge my secrets here, because let me tell you, showing that your cat knows how to do some tricks is pretty cool at parties. Pretty darn cool. You'll be the coolest crazy cat lady around. Now, it is important to know that there is one very big distinction between teaching, say, a dog how to sit and teaching a cat how to sit. Mainly, that a cat's not going to do anything to please you. No, there has to be something in it for the cat, which is usually food. So if you don't have a very food-motivated cat, teaching it how to sit may be a little tricky. However, you can use whatever you need. It's a good idea to start with the lowest value item that you can get away with. For instance, my cats, all I have to use to teach them how to do stuff is their dry kibble. It's super boring. Doesn't matter. They'll do anything for it. Other cats may need a little bit more convincing, so you may need to delve into your higher value treats, small pieces of plain cooked chicken, tuna, wet food on a stick, whatever gets your cat going, because like I said, when it comes to cats, you definitely need some bargaining chips. So how we're going to teach a cat how to sit is through what's called the luring technique. So we're not going to, push its hindquarters down into the sit position, because a cat will probably smack you upside the head. We're not going to point at it and tell it to sit until it sits, because that doesn't work. That doesn't even work for dogs either. I've seen way too many people try to teach sit by just saying sit. Newsflash, cats and dogs don't speak English. Or any language for that matter, they speak cat and dog. I don't know if you knew that. So, the luring technique is when we use the reward, in this case, plain dry kibble, and put the treat that the cat wants just above and behind its nose, so that the cat actually has to lean backwards into a sit position in order to actually get what it wants. You're luring it. You could try doing that with your friends, but they'll probably not like you very much. Now, all three of my cats already know how to sit because I'm just awesome like that, but I'll show you with Bacardi kind of how you do this technique, because he's the best one to show you. He's a little awkward. So you do want to have, some sort of surface for your cat to actually sit on. For now, I'm just going to use this cat tree behind me because you can see it. Good job. Now, once you get the cat actually starting to sit for the treat, then you can actually associate the word sit with it. Here. So you see the Bacardi kind of has to lean back in order to actually get the treat. That's what we want. Good job, Bacardi. He's a smart kitty cat. Now, the hard part about training any animal is that it requires patience. And it's really up to the animal to decide that they're gonna do what you just asked them to do. So, with that in mind, all you wanna do is say sit once. If the cat doesn't do it, don't give him a treat. Just be like, okay, no treat for you. I know. Good job. Good. Sit. However, at some point, the cat is probably going to start sitting. The other option, if you're really struggling with getting the cat, like luring the cat into the sit position, is you can just kind of play the waiting game. And what that requires is that the cat knows you have treats and you just kind of wait for the cat to sit. Once the cat sits, you can give the cat the treat. If the cat doesn't sit, it doesn't get the treat. Then you do it again. Pretty soon the cat figures out, oh, okay, every time I'm sitting I get something awesome. That's pretty cool. And before you know it, the cat will start sitting more often for things. Congratulations, you just trained your cat. Now, if you have multiple cats, like any good crazy cat lady does, what you need to do is teach the cats one at a time. That means separating them into different rooms, working with one cat, teaching it sit, then teaching the next cat. And then eventually you'll be able to bring all the cats together. However many you got, 2, 4, 8, 20. I don't know if you can teach 20 cats to sit together. But in any case, you get them all to sit together, and then all of them get treats. Let me show you. Sit. Good job, guys. How cool is that? Make sure you reward yourself on a job well done. Now, sit may be a pretty basic thing, but once you start with something like training sit, you can then move on to a lot of really cool tricks. Yes, you can teach your cat multiple tricks. Check out what my cats can do. Down. High five. Good job. Sit. Touch. Down. Over. Good job, buddy. Sit. Up. Kitties! Want some wine? Anybody? No? I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Alcohol Cats. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and probably show you some other cool stuff. Also, if you have any suggestions for things that you'd like to see in my videos, just leave a comment. Probably read it. Yeah, I will read it. Kitties. Kitties. Just in case you were wondering, training cats does not make you crazy. You are already crazy to begin with.